Today we are going to show you how to void a check but not reissue it. You will need to keep in mind that there are two steps in this process. First, you must modify the paid journal that the check was paid in, and second, you must delete the invoice entries in the post journal. The easiest way to find the pay and post journals is to run a vendor history report. First, go to Reports and click on the plus sign next to Accounts Payable, and now find the vendor history report. Enter the low and high dates for when the invoice was posted and paid. I would recommend making a wide range so you make sure that you catch both journals. Next, enter the vendor name code or use the pull-down menu to find it. Then click Add. Now select Run for the report to come up. As you can see, there are pay and invoice journals. Write down both the pay and invoice journal numbers for use later. Now we need to go to Accounts Payable, Void Checks, and enter the pay journal number on the first line. You can select View Pay Journal at this time to make sure the check you are trying to void is in the list. As you can see, we are going to void check 777000, and it is there. Do not try to void the check from this screen. Then click Close. Next, enter the beginning and ending check numbers that you are voiding. If you are voiding only one check, the numbers should be the same. Please note, if you are voiding more than one check, they must be sequential. If the numbers are not sequential and skip numbers, you will need to void them individually. Now select OK. And OK again. And OK. As I stated before, there are two steps in this process. You have just modified the pay journal, but now you will need to go in and delete the line items associated with that check in the post journal. You should have the post journal number from the vendor history we ran earlier. The post journal is listed as INV on the vendor history report. To delete the line items, go to Accounts Payable, Accounts Payable Post, or simply hit the AP Post button. You can click on the yellow folder next to the journal number to find your journal, or simply enter in the journal number. And select OK, and OK again. Next, find the line item for AT&T and click on it. In this case, it's already highlighted. Click on Delete IND, which means that you will only delete that one line item. Do not click on Delete All, otherwise all your entries in this journal will be deleted. Then select Yes. And once it has been deleted, recommit your journal by selecting Commit. Then OK. OK again, and select Done. You have now successfully voided an AP check. The only item you have left is your cash balance. For the townships, it shouldn't be a problem, but for the road commissions, if you had your county transfer the total amount of your AP checks to your checking account, you should make sure that the next time you have them transfer monies, that you transfer the total amount of checks less the amount of the check you just voided. Here's an example. For this check run, it is $15,500. We voided the AT&T check for $800. So the amount that you should ask your county to transfer for this check run is $14,700.